sponsor, like, your morale probably takes a dip. So, I mean, it's a pretty horrible situation for these guys.
I don't know if I'd be able to wear that, man. I'd be like, are we really doing this?
I don't know if it's going to help much, but at the very least, it reminds the team in the situation they're in.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely going to attract people who want to sponsor the team. I mean, it's a very glaring reminder. I mean, Yoe is actually a huge team. They have a huge League of Legends department as well. Like, this team is not as focused on StarCraft 2, for sure.
Yeah.
So, Dark, he's back. We haven't seen too much of him in recent times, but he's 6-4, 3-1 versus Terran. I love his style versus Terran. He loves to make corruptors, makes them into his builds.
I love them. And, you know, we did see him kick some Terran ass in IEM in recent times, defeating Tasia 3-1, Maru 3-0. That in itself is insane, and that's probably the most recent sort of results we have for him. And that's kind of scary. It's kind of scary.
So, this could be an exciting one. This could be a close game. I feel like aLive has to just play his style, man. We're going into it right here, right now. Game number 2, StarTale-yoe versus SKT. The top right in pink. It's aLive for StarTale-yoe.
Down here at the 6 o'clock, it is dark for SKT.
T1 fighting. That's exactly how they'd say it if they said it. So, aLive, big history on Fnatic. IEM 4 or 3 won. 4, I believe. He's a champion. He's been around the world. Was once one of the best Terrans in the world.
It's been a long time since that, though, Wolf.
It's been a long time.
Been a long time. He's kind of disappeared for quite a long time as well.
Yeah.
He was on EG's roster, right, for EGTL last year.
EG's been on Fnatic. I think he was on MVP for a while, then came back to MVP. He's been around. He's seen a lot of things. I mean, this guy is... he's definitely the type of player who could actually be a great coach one day. Like, okay, I've been on so many different types of teams. I've seen so many different types of environments. I was also a champion once. Like, the type of player who I feel like could give great advice. I've spent a lot of time with him, you know, outside of the studio as well and talked to him. And he is very passionate about the game. He loves the game a lot. And, you know, everybody has hard times in their career, and he's going through one.
Yeah, definitely. Going to see a hatch first from Dark. Standard sort of play. Let's see when he gets that gas timing on this map. Proxy racks used to be pretty popular, especially from Mario on this map. But they really have gone out of fashion again. They can still do work. I mean, they can still kill for sure. They haven't been nerfed or anything like that. It's just, it kind of goes in and out of fashion, in and out of the meta.
Yeah, you know, I can't remember the last time we saw proxy racks.
It has been a while. And with that in mind, we are seeing a gas first from Dark into that 15 hatchery.
Yeah, definitely going to give him a nice little gas greed lead.
Yeah, get those speedlings out in the map nice and quick.
aLive will scout this with the Reaper. You know, this type of matchup, like between these two styles of players, I feel like aLive has to have done his research in order to beat Dark here. What do you think about, like, the gas first here? I mean, do you think it's just Dark saying, I don't think you're going to proxy me. I think it's pretty safe these days.
I think that's generally exactly, yeah. He's like, well, I've done my research, and you don't seem like a player that would ever sort of proxy racks. Instead, go for more of a standard sort of opening, and there play more of a normal game, perhaps. Though we did see him play pretty unorthodox last time against Losira, going for that heavy sort of Marauder style. But that pretty much could have just been because he did scout the roaches early enough.
Sure.
And this Reaper's going to try and do some damage, but Lings are out already, so you're going to be forced back. And let's see where Dark takes us from here. He is in a pretty awkward position to get a third base. He's going to have to get that middle base just above his main base, so it's kind of open to attacks. Can make things a little bit trickier. Spread and creep out there, a lot harder.
Yeah. Reaper did get just 1 kill. Have a little bonus. But did see the gas. And Dark is just getting ready to see if the Reaper gets too greedy. He's also, aLive is poising around to chase Overlords out with those first Marines. Doesn't necessarily mean he's going to hide something, but always a nice bonus if he can deny an Overlord scout. Let's see what he's got planned. I think we're just going to see him, I mean, based on the minerals, add a 3rd CC here, right? Okay.
Yep, definitely. Okay, all right. And we are going to see that add-on finally on the barracks, so it will be bio after all. I kind of got curious for a second there, but you almost never ever see mech on this map. It is too open. The bases are too far away. It's certainly no Dead Wing where you can get a nice little 4 base going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big swells of Lings from Dark, plus 2 more Overlords. We'll see supply blocks here, so ooh, nice catch. Think he's going to do a big attack here to try to force a lift?
I think he will, and I think it's a great idea considering, look how open that natural is. There's 1 supply there. 2 Hellions are out. This is a perfect sort of timing from Dark. If he gets a surround on these Hellions.
At least aLive was looking at that exact moment. He needed to be, but the Lings get inside the main base. Trying to line up the shots here. 2 more Hellions are on the way. He hasn't gotten much done just yet, in fact. Solid defense so far. 2 SCVs do go down.
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. But still, creating a lot of havoc. And yeah, that natural. Few went down to that natural, so it's going to be really slowing down. But it doesn't look like he's actually going to get kills. Many more kills, and no Hellion kills at all. So,
yeah, Roach Warren coming up for the follow-up. He forced a lot of lost mining. You guys didn't get too much of a shot at, but there were like a ton of SCVs and even like a mule, the top left of the natural, not mining.
It's kind of lucky for him that the Lings didn't actually find them either, or he would have taken a lot more damage.
Yeah. Baneling Nest coming up here too, along with that 3rd base, finishing up pretty soon.
So it looks like we might see like a 3-gas Ridge Bane follow-up from this.
Yeah, it starts to look like that.
I mean, he did scout the 2nd, the 3rd CC, so he's like, well, you've just been a very greedy boy. And I've done enough damage to kind of warrant me going for a follow-up all-in here.
Yeah.
Kind of like it. He wants to finish this quick.
Well, Hellions are going to come over here. They're going to see this base isn't saturated yet. Not much else to be done. 10 roaches. So it's like more and more like we're going to see that timing attack.
Yeah. He hasn't seen the roaches either, which is a big thing here.
Yep. 1 roach came out, but he didn't see it. He just barely missed it with his Hellions. He's heading back, so he doesn't have any vision. The bunker gets canceled and replaced, which is going to slow that down, but he's going to want more than 1 bunker for this one.
Yeah, he's going to need like 3 or 4. How many Marines do we have so far? Only 5, I think? The Marine count got to reset when the Lings came in and dealt with them.
Okay, he needs to keep this hidden. Okay, now he shows the roaches. 7 Banes on the way. 2nd bunker, he needs probably more than that. Like, I think a 3rd bunker is absolutely warranted at this point. He wants to kill these Banelings. He's going to get a few good shots out, but it's going to cost him a lot of his Hellions.
That's going to cost him nearly all of them. It's not going to do enough damage. These Banes are going to get in.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good idea.
That was a horrible idea. Now he's going to lose the other 2. The bunker going to get crashed down.
That wall's not even tight, I don't think. Okay, yeah, it is.
Well, it doesn't even matter, man.
It doesn't matter.
And I think we might just see game from this.
Looks like it. A crushing defeat here for aLive.
The Bane's going to the
Marauder, yeah.
You know, whatever, dude. This game is over. He's gonna keep the dream alive, though. I mean, he's producing a lot of bio. He could maybe hold the top of the ramp for long enough, maybe, but no.
No, it's just he's dancing with roaches. He's just killing these units as they spawn now. SCVs come up the line. GG.
Oh well.
I'm getting some deja vu feels right now, Moonblade.
I'm getting some nerd chills, Wolf.
Oh, that game.
No, dude, this is
just looking like 2 one-sided matches back to back.
Well, now it's going to be up to Curious versus Sorry to see how things end today on Expedition Lost. I think this is their best chance of getting a win. Maybe their only chance. Curious, can you do it?
Yeah.
Can you be the life for StarTale-yoe that they need?
That's a question. Sorry is 1-2 in Pro League. Like, he hasn't played that many games.
He's barely played any. Like, I can't remember his games at all. I looked at his like stats for like online tournaments even. Like, not that many. we have just not seen his TVZ anywhere.
I mean, he's been on the SKT roster since last year. I mean, he's been on the team, and clearly he's got potential because other teams who've left the team have made a bigger mark than he has. But some way, somehow, Uve must see some potential in him, must see some light at the end of the tunnel. Because
you know what? Maybe it could just be like, this team is not doing very well. Let's throw you out, get you some experience in the booth, help you grow a little bit while we can afford to, drop a game or two, or drop a game.
Yeah.
Still, they got a little bit of catching up to do. They obviously want to try and win this one to get to third position in the rankings.
Yeah, you know what? This game is going to be a unique one, just simply because we don't know how Sorry plays it well, and neither does Curious, because Curious is, trying to study games of this guy, and there's just not that much out there to look at, in fact. So we are going to take a commercial break, though, before we go to that third game. I think it's going to be about 3 to 5 minutes, and we'll see you once we come back.